What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Imani, and this is my YouTube channel where I share social media tips and tricks to help brands and businesses improve their online presence. And in today's video, we are back with another episode of What's New with Instagram, and we've got a lot to talk about. It's updates with Reels, updates to the insights, stories, even their latest attempts to trying to make the app more secure for their users, right? So let's get right into it. So we're first going to talk about what they've done in efforts to protect their users. So the first update is the sensitive content control. The sensitive content control feature allows you to pretty much tweak what you see on your Explore page by deciding how much sensitive content you want shown on your page. And I've talked about this in a prior video about how you can really tell Instagram what you want shown on your Explore page, but this is a little bit different. And when I say sensitive content, that refers to maybe content that has violence in it, or something that's like drug related, or things of that nature. Something that may negatively affect you or trigger you in any way. There's 3 options within the sensitive content control feature that allows you to pretty much dictate what you'll see on your Explore page. So the first option is allow, which basically means you don't really care, you don't want anything controlled, you want to see it all. You want to allow all sensitive content on your Explore page. And then the second option is the limit option, which Instagram will kind of limit the sensitive content, but you still may see some sensitive content on your Explore page. It doesn't completely rule it out. And if you haven't gone in to adjust this feature, Instagram will automatically select the limit option for you. And then the last option out of this sensitive content control is the limit even more, which pretty much you don't want to see any of the sensitive content, right? You want all of it to be limited. You don't want to see any of it. If you select this option, there's a lower chance that you will be seeing any type of sensitive content on your Explore page. And as I mentioned, if you haven't gone in to change this option, Instagram will automatically pick the limit option. If you do want to change the levels of control that you want on this content, all you have to do is go to your profile, select settings, and then click on account, and you'll see sensitive content control right there, and then you can pick from out of the 3. I have allow because I don't have like crazy content on my Explore page. I've kind of programmed Instagram what I want on my Explore page, and like I said, if you go watch my previous video on how the Instagram algorithm works, then I break it all down in that video on how you can really tell Instagram what content you want on your Explore page and what you don't. So to continue with the security themed features on Instagram, we're going to talk about the newest features that they just announced today. It's hot off the press. And that is limits and hidden words. These 2 new updates is Instagram's way of trying to help protect their users from abuse on the app. So let's get into limits. So the limits feature allows you to hide comments or DMs from people that may just started following you or that don't even follow you, right? And you can do it for a certain time period. And they introduced this because they spoke with creators and public figures who would be harassed in their DMs and in their comments after going viral or getting a lot of attention, right? So this is their way of trying to protect their users. Now on to hidden words. Hidden words is pretty similar to another Instagram feature called the manual filter on comment control, which allows you to tell Instagram what words, phrases, or emojis you don't want shown on your posts, on your reels, on your lives, all of the above, right? Now with hidden words, it's pretty similar. It's basically more targeted to your DM. So if somebody responds to your story or if somebody sends you a DM, you tell Instagram what words you don't want shown, what words you want hidden. They will send those DMs to what they call a hidden folder. So you never have to look at them. If you want to go in that folder, you can, but you don't ever have to look at it. And if you watch any prior What's New with Instagram videos that I've posted on my channel, then you know I always give a disclaimer. This video is no different. All of the updates that I talk about in today's video and prior videos and future videos, if you don't have it, it's one of 3 things. You haven't updated your app, Instagram hasn't rolled it out to you, or you don't have a professional account. And a professional account is business or creator account. And then there's a possibility Instagram just don't like you, but there's nothing I can do about that. So yeah, just because you don't have a feature that I mentioned in today's video doesn't mean that you won't get it. It may still be rolled out to everyone. It may still be rolled out to you. You may just need to update your app, or you need to get a professional account. So the next update that we're gonna talk about today is the text translation on stories update. And I think this is pretty cool. I think this is great for users that have a global audience, especially because sometimes your followers may not be able to understand what you're saying in your story. And now all they have to do is tap the C translation option at the top of your story, and Instagram will give them a prompt to choose what language they want to see the text in, and they'll still be able to enjoy your content just by selecting what language, because Instagram will translate it, right? And Instagram is offering over 90 languages for your content to be translated to. And if you didn't know, this option has already been available for posts in your feed. So if you scroll and you see somebody put a caption that may not be your selected language, there will be a button for you to click See Translation, and then Instagram will automatically translate it. So the same thing that happens in your feed post is happening in your stories now. So the fifth update that we're going to talk about today is the calendar tool in Insights, which basically allows you to select a custom date range in your Insights when you're looking at maybe your reach or maybe your impressions. You can now select your custom date range. You don't have to follow the 7 days, the 14 days, or the 30 days that Instagram has preset into the app, right? So maybe you just want to see how your followers grew from Friday to Sunday. You can now do that. The social media manager in me is so excited for this, because sometimes I don't want to just like look at the past 7 days or the past 14 days or the 30 days. Like maybe I just want like 2 days, you know? So I'm glad that they're introducing that. And they also mentioned that they will be adding a 60-day option and a 90-day option too. So I love this for us. Now, let's get into Instagram's top feature right now, Reels. Every video I have on my channel right now is it's not all about Reels, but it's not gonna be an Instagram video if I don't talk about Reels. Now, the first update to Reels that I'm just so excited about. Well, I'm not that excited about, but it's about time. They finally gave everybody 60-second Reels. For the longest, we've had to deal with 15-second and 30-second Reels. And what's crazy is I had clients who already had the 60-second Reel, and I didn't even have it. And when I tell you I was jealous, like why? Why do you have it and I don't? So now everybody has 60-second Reels. And as I mentioned before in other videos, Instagram is trying to stay up to date with TikTok, and this is just another way that they're doing so. I will say though, I don't think that they're going to give us 3-minute Reels. It doesn't make sense because we already have IGTV. Now, who knows? Instagram does whatever they want to do, so maybe they will give us 3-minute Reels, like there's 3-minute TikToks, but I don't see that happening. Now, the next Reels update that we're going to talk about, which I love this idea as well, is users can now rename their audio. So if you're uploading a reel with original audio, you can now customize your audio, but you can only do it one time. So you have one shot to get it right. If not, you're screwed, basically. So maybe you're uploading a reel where it's just you talking. You can go ahead and change that to whatever the topic is of your video. I posted a reel the other day about how to remove the TikTok watermark from your reel. So I went in and changed the audio name to remove TikTok watermark. There's 2 ways to go ahead and do so. Like I said, you only have one chance to do it, so be smart about it. But there's 2 ways to do so. Before you're uploading the reel, there's an option, right before you click share, there's an option that says rename audio, and you can do it right there. And then if you've already uploaded the reel, you can go into the reel, click the audio, and then click the 3 dots at the top right, and then you'll see rename audio, that option pop up. Click that, and then bada bing bada boom, you can rename your audio. It has to be original audio. It cannot be like a song that you're using and then you want to change that. Like, you can't change the name of a song. So no, it has to be original audio. The last update that we're going to talk about is still actually in testing mode, but I still wanted to talk about it today. It's called Collab. Instagram is giving users the opportunity to co-author feed posts and reels. So what does that mean? You and somebody else can go ahead and create a post and you can partner up, you can collab, and your joint post will be shared on Instagram. I actually was caught off guard the other day when I saw it. I saw a travel influencer. She shared a reel and it said her name and like the hotel or whoever she was partnering with. And I didn't know how I felt about it at first. And I still don't know how I feel about it, but I think it's a good idea. I just don't know. I think they should tweak it a little bit more. But I think it's a cool idea. It's great for collaboration. And like I said, both names would appear on the post. So usually when you're scrolling down on your timeline, at the top of a post, you would see the person's username. Instead of just seeing one person's username at that point, you will see both usernames. The same thing with Reels. If you go into a Reels tab where it has the person's username at the bottom, it would be both users' names. And another thing to note is the views, the likes, and the comments are going to be on both accounts. So the picture, say I, this is so random, but say I do a collab with Beyonce, right? So the picture, the post would be on my page as well as Beyonce's page. And it would show the same views, it would show the same likes, it would show the same comments. So like I like that, but because it avoids the same picture being posted on multiple accounts. For example, Saweetie and McDonald's just did a huge collaboration, right? Instead of Saweetie posting the picture on her page and McDonald's posting the picture on their page, they could have did a collab post and the picture would have appeared on both accounts without them doing separate posts. Like I said, they're still in test mode, so who knows if this is even going to come to light, but I do like this feature. I just wish they would tweak it a little bit more. But that's it for today's video. Let me know down below if you like any of these updates, if you care for them, if you're using any of them, or if you're going to use any of them. Let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and as always, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Imani, and I will see you in the next video.